Three pillars. Entrepreneurship is an art, not a science. And at no time is this truer than when we talk about the art of managing the three key ingredients of a business: investors, clients, and employees, or ICE for short. An entrepreneur has to manage these three key stakeholders who are central to the business ecosystem. An entrepreneur has to learn to mix and match these ingredients in the right balance to create a successful enterprise. Each stakeholder requires a different type of handling and time investment. To make matters more complicated, they pull the founder in different directions. Investors want to invest less money and get more value. Clients want to pay less and want more work. Employees want to work less and get paid more. Managing these key stakeholders therefore becomes imperative for the entrepreneur, and he has to learn to live with conflict between them and optimize their efficiency. Investors. Learning how to effectively manage the investors is critical to the success of an entrepreneur. Investors in startups are not necessarily looking just to make money. They're looking for exciting ideas, the next big idea that would change the world. The best investors are the ones with white and gray energy, that is, people with ideas and creativity, as well as those with gray energy who understand money and business. Investors who have been entrepreneurs themselves and have been the first in their families to create wealth typically make better investors. This is probably because they are more practical, driven, and yet humble. But most of all, they understand the growing pains that a new entrepreneur experiences. They are able to empathize about the roadblocks a startup faces, having been in similar situations themselves. Clients. It is important to work with clients who have similar values and purpose. Clients who are unethical and want to cut corners will lead a budding company to a disaster. It is important for new entrepreneurs to wisely choose their clients. It might be difficult to refuse work initially when cash flow is a problem. An entrepreneur has to learn to gauge the kind of person he is dealing with in his client and try to have a balanced approach. Ideally, clients who have white energy dominant, that is, who are creative and intuitive, are the ones who they would love working with. But this is not always possible. One should look at having a mix of client base. 50% white energy clients and 50% could be white and gray energy combination. A thorough analysis of your client database and the services that they purchase will point out significant opportunities for growth. The client analysis can be done by industry segment, company size, product or service used, geography, and size of the company. Understanding current client strengths and weaknesses will provide a strong indication of the type of companies the entrepreneur should target. Measurement of client satisfaction will help the entrepreneur maintain most important clients longer and more profitably. Employees. There are three attitudes towards work: job, careers, and calling. These three attitudes can indicate how satisfied individuals are in the workplace. All of the people I have known which have job attitude tend to be dissatisfied. They find little meaning in what they do. Careerists, on the other hand, work for advancement, pay, and prestige. They have widely different levels of happiness and satisfaction. If they think they are winning, then they are happy. But some might be concerned about not advancing at the pace that they want, or that they are not in the role they deserve. While not entirely dissatisfied, they often wonder if they are being treated fairly or there is something better out there for them. People with calling always stand out. They see their work as an end in itself. Instead, they see it as their life's mission and very purpose. They feel good about what they are doing and give their 100% to their work. People with calling are not only happy and fulfilled, they are often very successful, even financially. Getting the right mix of people as employees is not an easy task. It requires you to first understand your own self, what type of energy you are, your own inclinations, and what skills you need complemented by others in your team. The balance. The question entrepreneurs often ask themselves: how do I balance between investors, clients, and employees? Which of them they should first focus on? This is not an easy question to answer, as it is determined by the type of company and what stage of growth the company is on. For example, in scale entrepreneurship, where an entrepreneur is building a product, the founder needs an investor at the outset to invest money. He then recruits employees, builds his product, and then he goes looking for clients who will buy his product. On the other hand, in a services company, the entrepreneur may start work with few employees. Once they have basics in place, they look for clients, and it is only once they have achieved some sort of size and scale that they consider going to investors. Lifestyle entrepreneurs focus more on clients. The trader entrepreneurs focus more on employees, and the scale entrepreneur focuses more on investors. Running a business is a 24/7 job, and there is no downtime. No amount of degrees will prepare you for it. It is like reading a recipe and then trying to cook. Some will do it well and others not, but each one will do it with their own style. Getting the components of ICE together is logic and science. Balancing it is an art. Summary. The three ingredients of a company are investors, clients, and employees.